Hey guys, it's Megan. As a part of our new Veterans Initiative, Return the Service, we talked to Iraq War veteran Paul Rieckhoff on the show. Check it out. The IAVA released an 8-point plan for reforming the VA.
Yep.
Can you give us a brief summary on that? We have it right here.
Yeah, I mean, we're calling it our Marshall Plan for veterans. I mean, the bottom line here is that you got to think big. You can't just middle around the edges, and the president has an opportunity to kind of flip the switch. I think that he's really dragged his feet on a lot of veterans issues. He's been behind the 8 ball, and now he's been slow to respond to this scandal. So they've got to do the criminal investigations. They've got to name a new VA secretary. They've got to institute new technology. A lot of the VA is still on paper. I mean, that's kind of amazing to most folks when they hear it, but that's why we've got a backlog of about 250,000 claims.
You know, when you talk about it, just really interesting, you said that some people were actually dying waiting for treatment. Obviously, we've seen some of the horrifying statistics on, suicides, how they make up 20% of total suicides in America each year. And another statistic, I'd love your thoughts on this. A few months ago, the Bureau of Labor Statistics released this alarming statistic. 2013, the unemployment rate for young Iraq War veterans, you brought up the youth in particular, was 21.4%. That's triple the national average. So why is it that high, and why particularly with youth?
Well, we consistently see high numbers in our membership, right? And I think you've got a skills translation problem, right? So you could be a combat medic in the 82nd Airborne, but when you come home, you're not certified to be an EMT in Los Angeles.
Right.
So we can do some transferability stuff that can really help. We need to reset the civilian workforce. They don't know about vets. They don't appreciate how dynamic and hardworking and technology savvy they are. They can really represent a generation of business leaders. But if you think back to World War II, most business leaders had served in World War II, right? They had been in the service, they understood what the military was about. Now you've got less than 0.5%. So if you walk in for an interview, people are worried you're going to get redeployed. They might think you're damaged goods.
Quick psychological aspect to this. A lot of people have told me, and when I speak to certain vets, there's this understanding that they're trained, and people in the military are trained not to ask for help, especially once they've come back. And I don't know if that actually factors in to some of the problem. I mean, is that, do you think, a factor?
I mean, especially around mental health issues, right? I mean, we've got a suicide crisis. We're losing 22 veterans a day to suicide. That's outrageous, and it's shocking. But we can do something about it, and it starts with breaking down the stigma and letting vets know that there is help out there. If they come to us, we've got caseworkers who are working overtime. Go to IAVA.org. Our folks will get back to you within 24 hours, and we'll help you make that transition. And also know that you're not alone. But there is this macho, tough person culture coming out of the military. We got to break that down. But most of all, when they do step forward to ask for help, like at the VA, they can't get stuck waiting. If you're here in LA and you file a disability claim, you're looking at almost 200 days before you get a determination. That's something that should outrage everybody. And we need folks to focus on it, not just nice little press releases and stand up in front of the banners and the flags on July 4th, but like consistent advocacy. And we need some ferocious activism. We need folks to get behind our cause and support us, not just on Veterans Day, but every single day.
If veterans' rights are an important issue for you, like this video, leave us a comment and click on any of the videos below for more Take Part Live.